Help us, please.
Who knew a weekend in Tianjin would mean our tuk-tuk crashing, wrestling a unicorn, and of course, eating all the delicious food. So come with us to check out what you can do in this cool little port town. After living in China for almost 3 months and my parents visiting us for Golden Week, we thought, let's get out of Beijing for the night. Travelling during Golden Week is always super busy, but that didn't stop us from finding an excellent deal on trip.com to escape the Beijing chaos.
We are catching a bullet train out to Tianjin. It's not far from Beijing, it's only about a half-hour train. So we're going to go out there, spend the night, have a look around. It is Golden Week, so it's a little bit busy, but that's alright. We just wanted to get out of the city. It's quite early, so everyone is tired. We had to catch an hour duty to get here, so we were up with the crack of dawn to get here on time.
I found the easiest way to book fast train tickets is through trip.com. There is the 12306 transport app which you can download and also use, but I've found that because it's only in Chinese, sometimes the translation feature doesn't work as well, whereas you can use trip.com in native English. Between the two platforms, I've found that they're both very, very similar in price, so we just go with the one that's easiest to use. You can also buy tickets at the station, but if you're wanting to catch a fast train that's pretty popular, and especially during Golden Week, then you'll probably want to book online first just to secure a seat. There's no paper tickets to get on the train, you just use your passport, and everyone at the station is very helpful, even though English may not be commonly spoken.
Alrighty, we're in first class, which is the 2-2, and if we go that way it's business class, which are the little pod seats,
and if you go behind us then it's economy class, which is a little bit fuller but still pretty comfortable for a long distance train ride.
It was like just under an hour. We went via Dashing Airport, so that's what made it a little bit longer, but honestly I thought I would get a good sleep, but by the time I fell asleep they were waking us up to say we're here, so we're here. So Tianjin is a port city, much like Shanghai. They had a lot of different foreigners come and settle here, so some of their architecture is very different. It's got European inspired architecture, which is kind of cool.
When I travel, I like to pretend I'm a local and often ask myself, if I lived here, what would I do? Catching the metro, I've found, is one of the closest and cheapest ways to feeling like a local. Unlike Auckland, China's public transport is actually pretty reliable and convenient. And did I mention that it was also super cheap? Like less than $1 New Zealand to get from the fast train station to the city station.
I can give you one thing that I don't like about Chinese malls, and it's that they're so big. And I'm hungry. I just want to find a cafe to get coffee.
Very aware that I'm somewhat of a gremlin before coffee. I did manage to find it, and I also managed to find cream puffs, so I was super duper happy after having that. Coffee at our favourite Manners Coffee, and we're going to head down there. Just down there is where the cultural street is. Just there. Part of getting out of the big smoke of Beijing was to escape the crowds, but still be able to do some exploring.
Hop on, hop off bus. Oh. Here we go.
Because we have only been here for 3 months and China is so big, sometimes it feels like we spend all our time just exploring Beijing. But every city in China is different from the next, and I would say that's true for Tianjin, even though it's only about 30 to 40 minutes from Beijing.
Hi, babe. Hi, babe. You look so pretty. Take a photo. Beautiful. Beautiful.
There are lots of places to explore in Tianjin. They've got some pretty big tourist attractions like the Ferris wheel and the river, but we opted to go to the ancient cultural street because it was Golden Week and that's where all the vibes were.
The smells as you walk down are very interesting. Some of them smell amazing, yummies, and some of them they're different. Haven't had a wave of shit. Sister's going hard. Whoa. That's where we're going. We're gonna go down there.
So we didn't quite escape the crowds, but what we did find is that people were just genuinely pretty happy to be out and about, enjoying the street food, checking out the sights, and on an 8-day holiday. If you are in China, it's probably the only place that I would say go down the random quiet alleyways, because that's where you're going to find the hidden gems like we did.
There's the craze there. The super busy street is just there. We just came down the alleyway and it's really quiet. It's crazy. So this part of Tianjin is known as the ancient cultural street. So much of that street there is the original storefronts. It's known for selling local snacks, antiques, and just other Chinese things, like you can do the pearls from the shells. We're just walking down a place that has lots of antiques and other random things. So yeah, it's very different to Beijing. It's nice. I could live here. I could move out of Beijing and live here. But it is only 35 minutes on the bullet train, so you don't have to live here. You can just come here for the weekend. Or for the day.
In New Zealand, crowds aren't often a thing, and I'll be the first to admit that when I see a crowd, I am heading the other way. We tend to deal with crowds in New Zealand like how we drive, arrogant. Just kidding, but we tend to not be very patient when it comes to big crowds. But here in Tianjin, everyone was just happy to move with the flow. At the end of the cultural street, you'll find these little alleyways that serve some of the best street food that I've seen.
Oh, look, babe. I've seen it and I'm on a mission to get it. I'll show you. Ah, look at this. Cute. Yay!
I'm not gonna lie, I just got it for the teapot.
Yum. Cheaper than a coffee. Oh my gosh. So I kept my little teapot. It had dry ice in it, so that's what made it look like it was steaming. This is Golden Week traffic, look at that. All these cars are stuck in traffic.
So we decided to join them by taking a $30 New Zealand Tuktuk ride around Tianjin. And what an adventure that was going to be.
Hold on to your balloon. I feel like we're too heavy. We're too heavy for these little tuk-tuks. I do not feel safe. I do not feel comfortable. So look at that. Look at that. Look at Look at the big time. We need that. We need the golf cart.
Mum's side. My truck, it's your side.
Uncle is mad. Look. Uncle's mad. Oh.
I just felt sorry for Uncle because after all that work they ended up having to get into a new tuk-tuk anyway.
Take this one.
I'm not gonna lie when I say it felt like we were in a shoddy version of Mario Kart on the back of tuk-tuks because they're just kind of everywhere. And the driver that was driving my parents was just taking off and leaving our driver behind. So he was trying his hardest to catch up, but it didn't end well.
You're an idiot. A boat. You see a boat? Oh Lord, help us, please. Put it to the side, Baba. All I'm getting is. Here, Dad, hold the horn. Oh, I can hear something. Oh, look! Oh yeah. No. Are you serious? I get out. I get out. I get out. I get out.
Okay, let's get out now.
No, you stay there.
Oh.
Yeah, go. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Yeah, now we both got the uniform on our faces. Yeah.
Oh, look, Mum's driver took them to go. Look over there. We missed it. Sonny, what happened? Unfortunately, our tuk-tuk driver has hit another car. I'm not sure who's blaming who, but we've just decided to sit here in the car, in the tuk-tuk, because I'm not sure if we're supposed to leave or not. In China, when things like this happen, random people, it's totally normal for them to come and just stare. This has been interesting. The adventure's not over because we've just been told to get out of that tuk-tuk. He's going to get another tuk-tuk to come and pick us up. So yeah, it costs 30 New Zealand dollars, and we've just had this like massive tour around Tianjin. So it is what it is. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So are we going to round two?
Round two.
So now we got round two. Muriel's come to save us.
Oh, they got fired.
Bye bye. There's the broken one. Bye. Just stopping traffic. Are we in for another crash? I can see why they don't have these in Beijing, because fuck if they did. Look at the traffic, holiday traffic. Not a worry for the tuk-tuk.
Oh, you're seriously thinking that?
Wow. Oh my lord. I'm scared.
Wow.
Oh my god.
So after all of the adventure, we ended up back where we started and decided to go for a quick stroll before heading out to our hotel.
If this doesn't sum up China, there's a singer. Right? Singing, competing with these ladies at the same time. Honestly, on a much smaller scale, it kind of could be Shanghai. Back in the metro, we are catching the metro out to our hotel. Alright, we made it to that place, Zhangdao Kulzan. We were gonna do these. You just hire them. They're motorbikes, e-scooters. The thing is, we don't have these ones where we stay in Beijing. Beijing doesn't have a lot of things that Tianjin has, so that's one of them. We were going to do them, but you need a Chinese phone number, so me and John are fine, but Mum and Martin don't have one, so for next time.
Well, that was the biggest lie ever told. Because why not make use of the babysitters? We got our daughter to go on the DD with my parents, and me and John basically spent the next half an hour riding around Tianjin.
Smells so good. Smells like Tonga. We are staying at the Crowne Plaza. It is a little ways out of town, but that's okay. It's surrounded by a golf course, but it's gigantic. So excited. Staycation. Is it a staycation if we left the city? I don't think so. I think it's just a vacation. Whoa. And it is massive. Look at this. Look at the chandeliers. Honestly, hotels in China are just big for the sake of being big. Like, it's actually gigantic. We're just in the lobby. Believe it or not, though, it is very reasonably priced to stay here. So
Before checking out our room, though, we went to go buy some swimming caps down at the pool.
we're just gonna go get a swim cap so we can go swimming at the pool. In China, you have to wear a swim cap when you're swimming. It's not a choice. It's a law. Well, at least it is in Beijing. So it probably is everywhere else. I don't know. I should look into it.
Most places will sell the swimming caps. You can get both the disposable and also the reusable ones.
Yay! I don't have.
This was the pool. It was awesome to just be able to soak and relax after an adventurous day.
Come with us to our room. We're in 539. This is our room.
And there's a bathtub.
There's the bath. Look at this. Woohoo! 2 beds, a desk. It's gigantic. But like, it ain't the flashes, you know? That is so cool. Look at this. Hi guys. Hey baby.
The following day, we got up and had buffet breakfast at the restaurant downstairs. We let our daughter play in both the indoor and the outdoor playground at the hotel. And then we made our way back to the train station to catch our fast train back to Beijing. If you want to see more adventures around China or just keep up with expat lives in Beijing, make sure you click like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.